Tom Hanks is playing Mr. Rogers in a movie about Mr. Rogers. That should be a good one. And to turn out, it was good. So, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood stars Tom Hanks and tells the story of, is inspired by a 1998 article, Can You See a Hero, published in Esquire magazine. And Will You Be My Neighbor focuses on a ill-advised, cynical, award-winning journalist who goes by the name of Lloyd Vogel. And he gets the task and assignment to profile Mr. Rogers himself, or TV icon Fred Rogers, played by Tom Hanks, for an Esquire magazine profile. And then his perspective on life is transformed after his encounter with Mr. Rogers himself. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood was great. I gotta admit it. A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood was great. I loved A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Growing up, this would come on PBS Kids, and I used to watch episodes of it as young. We all did growing up. Mr. Rogers, he was a well-known TV icon. See, here, I gotta say, he was great. The fact that they actually made a movie about Mr. Rogers in 2019 was something I was interested in. I didn't see any of the trailers that were released, but I did see TV advertisements for it, and then I saw some early buzz about it saying it was good. And I gotta admit, it lived up to its praise here. It's very heartfelt, very emotional at points, and a very well done biopic about Fred Rogers. I was a little skeptical because it is Mr. Rogers, and this is a well-loved icon you don't really want to screw up. And they didn't screw it up. Acting in this movie is great. The acting, especially from Tom Hanks as Mr. Rogers. This is a Oscar winner actor. Forrest Gump in Philadelphia, I think. But the guy is a great actor. He's been acting in movies for decades, and this movie just continues to show how much of a great actor he is. And coming off Toy Story 4 this summer, which I will still have to review that as well, which is why I'm trying to review all of these movies so I can get it out of the way. And I just gotta say, the message of this movie was really nice about life and your perspective on life. But the rest of the cast is great too. Matthew Rhys as Lloyd Vogel. You have Susan Kelechi Watson, Chris Cooper, additional cast members of this movie. And you also have cameos of families and friends of Mr. Rogers, including his wife and his fellow actor David Newell, who played Mr. McFeely. So all of the performances are great, and the direction is nice by the director. I think the director, he captured this movie very well. Marielle Heller, and the writing in this movie is very strong. I gotta admit, they had a heart and they actually took their time in making this a good movie. It's an hour and 47 minutes. Didn't feel like it. I don't really have any gripes with this movie, except that it does get a little too emotional at points. But they got their point across. They wanted you to have a good time with a movie about Mr. Rogers, and I gotta say the movie did its job well. And if a movie does its job well, I can't blame them. So all in all, A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood will get an Epictastic because of its strong acting, because of its strong direction, because of its beautifully well-told story. And I do recommend seeing A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Not everyone will like it. There are some changes they make for cinematic purposes, but it is to be expected when you're making a movie about Mr. Rogers. So I'm not really hurt over that. So let me know what you guys think of A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood down below. Do you like it? Did you hate it? I will see you guys in the next video. And if you grew up with Mr. Rogers, what was your first memory of Mr. Rogers growing up? Me, I was introduced to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood at a very young age. So you guys keep it cool and join the Epictasticness.